Hi guys, this is Simmer Rose with another build video. This is perhaps my most ambitious build yet. My Phantom Manor build was quite ambitious, although I have yet to finish that, and this one is actually finished, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say that this is my most ambitious build yet, because it's actually a completed build. I'll get to Phantom Manor eventually, guys, don't worry, it was really, it's a very daunting task. So yeah, this is huge. Like this lot is enormous. I don't remember. It's like the building is like 30 by 40 or so. Like I think the lot is 30 by 40, and then like the building is just a little bit smaller than that. Like that doesn't seem like a lot, but like it is. Like especially when you're trying to fill the space inside, like that's a lot. But I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. I had no idea it was going to even look this good. Like, I didn't even think I was going to want to share it with you guys. I started to build it off camera, and I mean, it didn't work. Like, I had to restart. But, like, I literally, like, I started to build it because I wanted to build a theater, and I didn't even think it was going to be something that was good enough to show you guys. Like, I just wanted to try it. And then I was liking the direction it was headed, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start over, and I'm going to record it for my pals on my channel. So the reason that this came about is that I've been wanting to put a theater, and not a movie theater, like a theater, like an opera theater, a ballet theater, like a musical theater. I've been wanting one of those in my game like forever, and every time I try to find one on the exchange or on Mod The Sims or on The Sims Resource or anything like that, they all require expansion packs and store packs and stuff packs and all that crap that I don't have. And I just, like, I've said it in previous videos, I can't bring myself to spend more money on The Sims than I already have. I have the base game, Late Night, and Seasons, and a few things from the store from back when they used to give free points for watching videos. But that's it. And I can't be bothered. I don't think it's acceptable for me to spend money on this game. If I was one of those YouTubers that was getting paid copious amounts of money, like if I literally was like someone that lived off of my channel, it would be different, but I'm not. This is just like a funsy thing for me. And I mean, I do take my channel seriously, like you guys know that, but like it's not something that like I would spend copious amounts of money on. And I mean, if it came down to it and like I wanted to treat myself, like yeah, I would probably buy another expansion pack. I've actually been seriously considering buying Supernatural lately. But I just don't have the money for it right now, and I don't know when I'll have the money for it, and, like, as far as birthday presents and everything, I would rather ask my mom for, like, books that I need, or dance shoes, or leotards and tights or something. You know how that is. I'd rather have the necessities, because I am a hashtag broke college student. So yeah, I wanted to make my own theater, because, I couldn't use anything that was already made. And so I wanted to make something that specifically fit my game and the custom content that's in my game. Because that's another thing. I'm like tired of downloading lots that have like tons of custom content in them, just because my game is already so bogged down with custom content because of all the lots that I've previously downloaded that were overwrought with custom content. So I figured that I would just bog it down with all of my own custom content and it would be fine. So right now, we're working on the bathrooms, the main bathrooms on the first floor of the lobby. Like I said, this is a huge, huge build, and I definitely, the style that I went for with this was, like, you know, classic opera theaters, and if you could see, the outside was loosely based on the Bolshoi theater, but nothing on the inside. I didn't look at any pictures of the inside of the Bolshoi theater. I literally, I googled like big theater, like fancy theater, whatever. Like I literally, like I googled something generic like that, and the Bolshoi theater, a picture of the Bolshoi theater it honestly seemed like the simplest shape to me, and it kind of is. It was literally, you saw, it was just like 3 stories of a box, and then 2 more stories of a box, and then just like minimal roofing. And like y'all know I suck at roofing, if you remember from my Phantom Manor build. So that was the simplest choice for me. Yeah. Just putting lights in the bathroom. If if you want to see a picture of the Bolshoi Theater, I guess I can put that in right here. There she is. And I'm just putting some plants. I got a mirror. I did the thing where there's like a fancy like waiting area for the before you actually get into the bathroom. I've never really understood that, because like there are like places to sit in like the actual lobby of all these places too. But I mean, okay, whatever floats your boat, dude. Oh my god, this video is so long. This build is so long. This literally took me forever, and this is only the first half. This is only this half of the build, part 1 out of 2. This is the part that is that has public access. So this is the lobby and the theater and the upper lobby and the bathrooms and like the bar area and stuff. But the second half of the build, which will be a different video, is the backstage area, and there are classrooms and a dance studio for like students of, you know, the performing arts, like, you know, dancers and singers and everything and actors. And if you remember, my previous build that I uploaded before this one was a college dorm video, and right now I'm making a building for the performing arts. So, you know, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, that is the farthest my clues will go. But, because, you know, I said in my mansion renovation video that I was using that for something in a future LP, and I do plan on using this build in a future LP as well. So, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, I'm not saying any more about that. I'm sure you can all figure it out. But again, as I said in the mansion video as well, not anytime soon. I don't want to have more than 3 LPs going on at once, and I have no idea when Double Life Challenge is going to end or when Victorian Servitude is going to end. I know that the 100 Baby Challenge is going to be going on forever, so get used to that one, folks. But I have no idea when I'm gonna end Double Life or when I'm gonna end Victorian Servitude. But I do definitely want to do the challenge that I'm building for right now. Hence why I'm building for it. I'm just preparing well in advance. I get these ideas in my head and I have to execute them, because I know that I should do it now so that I can like be prepared when the time does come for me to do it. But, you know, I haven't made any sims for it. I made one sim that, like, I considered using for the challenge. I made that sim before my hiatus, and I never recorded a commentary for her Create a Sim video. So maybe I'll do that after this. But again, who knows? I love those rugs. I can't remember where I got those rugs. Yep, that was me saving. Oh, look, I'm building the stage. This is cool. Yeah, that's the main theater. I'm putting some stairs in the lobby. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to build without like putting a floor down first, but I did. The upper lobby is coming. Yeah, in case you haven't caught on by now, every time it fades to white, that's me saving my game so that I don't lose everything, because my game tends to crash if I'm in build mode for too long, so I'm like constantly leaving build mode to save, because I'm terrified of losing all my work. Because that's like the worst, is when you get super far in a build and then it like crashes and it's all gone and there's literally nothing you can do to get it back. Like that, like, oh, that's like the most sickening feeling. Like, and you're so helpless too. Oh god. My dogs are barking. Why are my dogs barking? I'm sorry if you can hear them. They're all the way downstairs in their pen, but you can probably still hear them. I love the floor that I chose for the lobby, and like the matching with like the yellow. I love it. Like, I'm honestly, like, I'm so proud of this build. Like, I really didn't think it was gonna be any good. Like, I'm shook by my own work. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Specifically, like, the lobby and the theater itself is, like, super nice. And the backstage area is okay, too, but, like, you know what? The whole thing is good. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, discredit myself. Like, I'm really happy with this build. I think it looks so good. And, you know, it's a good ego boost that I need right now. I think right now I'm trying to put some seating in the lobby. Oh, I got these really cute, like, semicircle chairs. Benches. I have no idea where they came from. They're probably from the Sims resource, but who knows. They came with some build, but I couldn't tell you which one. I spend a lot of time trying to decide if I want to put pillows on these benches, and the answer is no. I did not want to put pillows. I mean, I did, but none of them looked good, so I go back and forth. But ultimately, there are no pillows on those benches. Some pretty plants around it, though, and not around it, inside it. The benches are around the plants. English is really tough, guys. I've got lots of ballet paintings and everything. Those all came with something that I got off of the Sims resource. It was Madame something with an R. It's like a dance studio that somebody made, and it came with like all of this stuff that I love to decorate with. I use it in like everything. Like I put them in houses, and you know, obviously I have them in this thing too. Right now I'm making the bar area. I realized like halfway through building the lobby that like I didn't put in any kind of box office area, so rip, there is nowhere to buy tickets. You apparently just walk in. You don't have to pay to see any shows. What a concept. So, but don't worry, you can get drinks and everything. Yes, I love this little area. It's super cute. I love that it overlooks the first story lobby. This isn't the final look, though, because I end up adding stairs later for a third story to the lobby, because there's apparently a lot of balcony and mezzanine seating inside the theater. I used a lot of old paintings and everything because, like I said, I actually don't even think I finished. I think once I mentioned the Bolshoi Theater, I completely went off on a tangent and didn't even talk about this anymore. But if you couldn't tell, the style I'm going for with this build is like very classical. Like I want it to look like, you know, like the Paris Opera House did back in its day. Like my headcanon for this build is that like they have this old theater and they renovated it. And they tried to make it look the best that they could to make it look, you know, like it did back in the day, similar to the mansion renovation. So they just revived it as best they could, and so it's like a piece of history in modern day, and you can still go and see operas and plays and ballets and musicals and everything. I put a piano area in the lobby. Because I have this idea that like the music students like have their piano recitals. See, I'm trying to put pillows there again. Still didn't work. That the music students have their piano recitals up here instead of like on the big stage, because there wouldn't be like a crowd of thousands like for a student's piano recital. You know what I mean? We have all of our voice recitals at school in the lobby, not in the theater. It's also really expensive to light a show. With like all the lighting equipment, so it's like it's not worth it to like waste the money on like just like a small recital for like basically just friends and family. So that was my mindset there, that there are piano recitals and voice recitals, and you could like people get accompanied with instruments too, like if it was a violin recital and like they had an accompanist with a violin, stuff like that. Yes, and moving on to, believe it or not, a third story to the lobby. And there's another set of bathrooms up there. I'm so sorry, my dogs are barking again. I really don't want to have to stop recording this commentary every time they start barking. Oh my god, what are they even barking at? No one is coming home for another like hour, which is why I'm recording this half-hour commentary right now. Oh my god, stop. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm just copying the bathrooms from the first floor, bringing it right to the second floor. I felt that there should be more bathrooms anyway. It was kind of weird that the second story didn't have bathrooms, but if there are 3 stories and 2 out of the 3 of them have bathrooms, I think that's enough to, evenly disperse the bathrooms and everything. They're basically just carbon copies of the bathrooms downstairs, except there's no, like, sitting area. But there are sitting areas in the lobby itself, so that's cool. Look at all that fancy furniture. Yeah, I really wanted it to be, like, super, super fancy and super elegant. Just like, you know, all those really extra theaters were back in the day. You know, got some really nice paintings, some portraits and everything. We can, you know, pretend that they're famous people, famous musicians, famous singers, artists, whatever, what have you. Hanging the stuff. And I definitely, I made sure, I don't remember where I got those. I think all of those, like, portraits of actual people, like, made into sim objects, I think those are from Mob the Sims, and I have no idea who those people are, but I made sure for every time I use them that I used a different picture so that no two pictures in this build are the same. So that's cool. I'm just putting a fun little area of another painting over there with another plant, a lamp, putting a rug, using the size adjuster to make it fit. Got a sculpture on this side. I feel like this can also be counted as, like, a museum because there's so much artwork here, and I feel like that was, like, what they did back in the day. Like, they like, had all that fine art in the theater, so that people would have something to look at while they were waiting or during intermission, or, like, people used to just, like, go look at theaters just because they were so pretty. And oh, so now I'm building the stage. So it is the prosceniums there are three stories high, because the theater itself is 3 stories high. Oh yeah, this is the part where Rosie gets nerdy, because Rosie knows all about theater and stuff, because Rosie goes to school for theater. So, like, prosceniums, if you have no idea what that means. Oh, right now I'm trying to put in the pit where the instrumentalists go, and it, like, wasn't working. It was something that I should have done, like, before, but it just wasn't, the basement thing, it wasn't working out. So the pit, we'll pretend there's a pit, but right now I'm putting the seats in. So the word proscenium, prosceniums are the walls there on the sides of the stage, where the actors enter and everything. So those are some, you're gonna learn a lot of theater trivia today, kids, because there's a lot of things that I put in that make sense to me because I am an actor. Lots of chairs, like, you could, like, speeding through putting all the chairs in, like, it seems like nothing, but like it seems just like do, but, like, it was so, like, it was literally so tedious having to put all those freaking chairs down. Oh my god. It was, like, the worst. But it's worth it because it looks really, really cool. This is the first balcony / mezzanine area. I'm not really sure which it is. Is it, you know, honestly, I should know the difference between a balcony and a mezzanine. I think the mezzanine's higher. I don't think there's any actual difference other than, like, the height. So I guess the 3rd floor would be the mezzanine and the 2nd floor would be the balcony. Or the other way around. I have no idea. Here I am, like, oh, I know all these things about theater, and, like, my dumb ass doesn't even know the difference between balcony and mezzanine. Oh god. I'm just a ray of sunshine. I am a wealth of knowledge. Look out, world. Here I am. How much longer is this? Oh my god, this build is still so much longer. Talking for this long is so stressful. I mean, like, I would love to, like, just put on some music and, like, be done with it, but 1, where do you get music that isn't copyrighted? 2, I feel like that makes it very impersonal. Like, I like talking to you guys. Like, personally, when a builder, like a Sims builder, just, like, puts music to their builds, I don't really like watching them. Like, I turn them off. Like, half the reason I have build videos on is because I like to listen to them talk. So, like, if they're not talking, if it's just music, I don't even watch it. I click to something else. Which might sound terrible, but, you know, just speaking my truth. Putting some lights in. Yeah, you saw I put some columns there to support the balcony. I tried to put floor lights, because you know how, like, theaters have, like, lights on the stairs and everything, so you can see, but it wasn't really working, and there really aren't, like, stairs anyway, so I didn't really see the point. I'm doing some stage lighting now, so that's fun. I took a class in lighting design fall semester of my sophomore year, and it was so cool. There were, like, so many things I learned, like, and I can't even, like, get into all of them. Like, like, it's so much more complicated than you would think. Like, the stage has to be, like, super duper well lit. Like, in order for a show to be properly lit with, like, every actor to have proper revelation of form, there has to be, like, at least 100 instruments, lighting instruments, I mean. And so right now I'm using the, those, like, strobe lights and those, the moving, like, globe lights that came with Late Night to, like, make it look like I have lighting instruments. But so, like, those are just kind of for decoration. Like, I don't expect people to, like, not that I'm putting this up for download, but, like, if people, like, put those on, it would look terrible. Like, when I use this build for my series, like, I'm not gonna ever actually put those lights on, but because they're just there for show, to, like, pretend that we have, like, actual lighting instruments, like a real theater. But that is nowhere near enough lights for an actual, like, to actually light a show. Like, that, like a real lighting grid is madness. Like, maybe I'll throw in a picture here of, like, what an actual, like, magic sheet of a lighting system for a show looks like, because it's insane. Like, you would never be able to decipher it, and I took the class and I can't decipher it at all. So yeah, I used about, like, I think that's, like, 50 lights up there, and probably not even. I think I maybe threw, like, 20 or 30 up there. I'm just, you know, decorating the theater, making sure it looks nice. What's coming next? Oh, well, first I'm just making the backstage black, because the backstage never looks nice. Fun fact. It's always dark and a lot uglier than the rest of the building. It's kind of depressing. But, you know, this is fine. This is, you know, an actor's life for me. This is what we signed up for. Just making everything black. Yeah. Yeah. I'm running out of things to talk about. Building is super awkward. Yeah, see? Those are all the lights. Okay, now I'm trying to put a set on the stage so that you can get an idea for what it looks like when they're doing a show. I decided eventually, after I put a swing set on there, because I originally wanted it to be an outdoor set. I was going to attempt a set of The Wizard of Oz, but that didn't work. So I want to, like, tell you guys what it is, but I also want you guys to, like, figure it out. I'm not going to tell you what the build is yet, what the set is yet. So right now we just got those flats back there, the fake walls, some prop beds, putting in some prop toys. So obviously this is a child's room, with, you know, lots of toys and a big window in the middle. From the screenshots, you guys will probably be able to tell, but I'm gonna give it a while before I want you guys to, like, guess while you're watching this, and then tell me in the comments if you were able to guess what the set is for before it gets too obvious. This actually takes me quite a while. I did not think it was going to take me that long. But I mean, think about it. It's basically like furnishing an entire room, but it's just a room that everyone's gonna see. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the nursery from the Victorian Servitude Challenge, because, like, it's kind of what I was going for. But, you know, it was actually really fun. I really liked putting a set on the stage. It was really cute. It's like, it's almost like I'm in a scenic design class and I get to, like, make decisions like that. It was really cute. Putting in a fake floor, we call that the deck. Actually, no, that's wrong. The deck is the stage floor. I guess a false deck, is that oh my god, guys, why do I pretend like I know what I'm talking about? I hate myself. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. I'm pretty sure that that's because the stage deck is like the stage itself. So I'm pretty sure like like the fake deck, like the false deck or the raised deck or whatever. Pretty sure that's the proper way to call it, but who knows? I'm a practitioner of theater that has no idea what she's talking about. But my set is really cute, so it's fine. So, just a reminder, you're trying to figure out what show starts with the set being a nursery for 3 children with a big window in the middle. And again, from the screenshots, I bet you'll figure it out, but I really want to know if you guys figured it out. We're almost there. Like, I think I have like 5 more minutes where I have to keep talking, and then like you guys will be put out of your misery, I promise. But then don't worry, there's another half-hour build coming after this of the backstage area and the classrooms. So you can put yourself through more misery, unless you really don't want to. But I really would love it if you guys would. I really would love you guys to watch both parts. Oh, look, I'm making a starry night outside. The backdrop is a nighttime in the sky. Is a nighttime in the sky. I don't think that was grammatically correct at all. So yeah, we've got a nursery and the night sky. Oh, I added a basement. Oh, now I'm just putting the stairs backstage. Right? Yes. There's a way. The basement is where all the dressing rooms are. So that's why I've got stairs from the backstage area into the basement, because that's where all the dressing rooms and the bathrooms for the actors are. And I've got the staircase going all the way up to there's only 2 floors that aren't open to the public, and that's where the classrooms are. And so this staircase that I'm doing right here, that goes up to the classroom. So the students have to go through a back door entrance and up the stairs through the backstage area to get to their classrooms. So that's cool. I'm just putting some black lights back there so that people can see backstage. And here are some screenshots. I don't have any fancy outro music to play during the screenshots because I'm a bad YouTuber. So I'm just going to talk through them, I guess. There's only a few seconds worth of them. I mean, actually there's kind of a lot, but I think they look really, really cool because I think this build turned out really, really cool, and I really would appreciate it if you guys would tell me what you guys think of it. And, you know, just tell me your favorite section and, you know, all that jazz. You know, give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already. This took me a lot of time, a lot of days of, you know, grueling seat placement, and a lot of planning went into this. It's definitely my biggest build yet. Oh, and if you couldn't tell already, here are some screenshots of the play that this set is for. You definitely should know what it is by now. Please comment below if you got it. And then I cleared the stage and just took some ballet screenshots, because if you remember from my Nutcracker Create-A-Sim, I got gypped out of posting ballet poses, so I guess, you know, took the opportunity to do so, because, you know, it's a stage, there is a dance studio in the building. So don't forget to stay tuned for the second part of this build, where the classrooms will be, and this is Simmer Rose. Have a great day, you guys.